Good morning, great members of Just Lovely platform and all grant community subscribers of all the categories of the UAS fund, whether Sanctuary Word, Pioneer, or whatever. I welcome all of us to a new month. This is first day of July 2025. Today is Tuesday. And the time now here with me is 29 minutes past 10 a.m. My name is Pastor Donald Obasokore, SSA to Just Lovely, and Director of Special Duties Just Lovely team. It is a very brief one this morning. I know that a lot of people are calling me, a lot of people are chatting, and I know that there is a kind of built-up pressure in different places as a result of our expectations having not yet been actualized. I want to start by saying this. God has a good plan for us. There are very strong things in our favor going on that we cannot come and be talking about. Very strong arrangement in our favor going on. It is not something any right thinking person or wise person should come up and begin to talk about. Some of the things we see as a delay is actually not a delay in any form. It is still the hand of God doing his work. The delegates that traveled by the grace of God, they didn't travel for themselves. These are things we need to understand. They didn't travel for tourism. They didn't travel for maybe a program that has no value. They traveled for something that has a very big concern for Nigeria. And on looking at it from the angle that has to do with the grant community, I would say that it is a journey of 100% interest for the good of the grant subscribers, the good of the economy of the nation, the good for the security of the nation, and so many other things. Whenever we are agitated, there is a possibility of saying things that are not right. There is also a possibility of putting our attention to things that do not really want our attention, putting our energy into things that do not want it, quarreling against ourselves, fighting against ourselves, because there is something we are expecting that has not yet arrived in fullness. All these things happen because there is a little darkness somewhere. In actual sense, if these people that traveled, we just go on the journey, the following day they come back, and then what we are still suffering, we will still continue to suffer it. Does it make any difference? The answer is no. Now, if it will take them a whole 2 weeks to be able to succeed in making sure that all required work must be perfectly carried out, is that not the best for us? So that once they are back for real, they are back for good. Not they are back, then the next story we hear is that they are not traveling to Jamaica, from Jamaica to another place in that way. No, that is not what we need. And that is why people like me that have the understanding what it means to prayerfully support the people will not come to social media and be complaining. Instead, we go back to our secret places and stand in the gap of prayer, praying for them. that every arrangement going on there, every meeting going on there shall be a success. I want to put up something very, very clear. Listen, anything you do not understand, don't speak against the person that has a better understanding. Don't try to argue with the person that has a better understanding than you. Some are saying that nobody traveled anywhere. That is what some are saying. Nobody traveled anywhere. Because to them, what they have been seeing is a kind of staged communication. Falsehood is what they have been seeing. I always say this: wherever you see a shadow of anything, intelligence demands that you should be conscious that the real object is within that environment. Wherever you see a shadow of anything, the real object is within that environment. Shadows do not form without a real object. Grant community in Nigeria is blessed. Grant community in Nigeria is blessed. Why do I say so? This is not a program that is a daydream. No. This is a program well structured on a system that has a very strong setup that cannot flop the way many people are thinking. That we have been in the grant community for years is not a guarantee that we shall continue to remain in it with that answer. So get this understanding very clear. Anything you do not know, don't go into much argument about it. No matter how you will say that people did not travel to anywhere, it doesn't make what you are saying to be the reality. Instead, it is like exposing your ignorance of the truth. So instead of saying what you do not know, what you do not understand, all you need to do is you keep quiet. You don't respond to matters that seem to be difficult to your understanding. That is intelligence, that is wisdom. The truth is that delegates traveled. If you doubt it, when it will happen, you will confirm. Delegates from the federal government, delegates from IMF, delegates from the stakeholders traveled on this journey in order that something good will happen in Nigeria. So it's not a staged communication like some of you are thinking. We have come into a new month. Now that nothing happened, let me not say nothing happened, that disbursement didn't happen because a lot of things happened in June. A lot of tremendous progress occurred in the month of June. But where the public is anchoring on is alert. Yes, I am aware. It's alert. That is where all of us are looking at. But the truth of the matter is that we need to appreciate God for every step taken towards realizing the goal of alert. Because without these steps properly coordinated, disbursement will remain a marriage. Therefore, I want to speak to us this morning with all sense of sincerity, patriotism, concern, that there is no need of anybody getting worried. If there is a twist anywhere in the course of somebody trying to communicate, the thing that matters most is take the substance, leave other things. Don't be confused. Even those of us that try to come out and communicate, do you think that we don't have pressures? Do you think that we don't feel that this thing should be done immediately? We feel it, but the difference is that we make use of true information at our disposal. That's just the difference. We know that something good is going on. We know that a good day is coming. We know that a time to rejoice is coming. We know that a time for those that really want to go into business to explode in business, that very day is coming. So please don't give up. In a little while now, some of you will become a great star, shining in your different communities, complementing the effort of the government. Like some schools in some villages that are completely off, there is nothing good about it anymore. Some of us, we get the money, go back to our different communities, villages, impact life there positively. It is like having the hand of the government extended. That is what it means. And that is why I also use this time to appreciate His Excellency Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and at the same time call on you, sir. Everything that needs to be done to speed up should be done. Whenever there is need that has to do with humanitarian service that demands urgency, patriotism means that everything that should be done to deliver on such a task should be done. Somebody's house cannot be on fire, and then the person, instead of looking for fire service to come and help to quench it, you are busy looking for rats in the house. Before you know it, everything in that house is going to burn to ashes. I know that the fulfillment of this program is going to be a boost to successful governance of this very administration and even administrations to come. This is where commitment is demanded, support is demanded. A joyful citizen cannot think of crime. A purpose-driven citizen cannot think of crime. A profitably engaged citizen cannot think of crime. These are things that are very natural. There is no two ways about it. This money coming is a very big blessing to a community like Nigeria. I pray for wisdom. I pray for mutual understanding between all the people involved, and that the Lord shall cause the delivery to be a very smooth one. To my people in the grand community, on behalf of Just Lovely and Just Lovely team, I want to tell us, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't allow anything to weigh you down. Let your pressure be calmed. Let it be calmed. We are on a journey that has an end, and the end is full of praises. It's a successful end. We will never end defeated. We will never end in crisis. God bless us all, and they remain very purposeful towards this project. One thing again I want to say is, don't involve in scam. Don't use the opportunity that there is a project called Sanctuary Wet. Don't use the opportunity that there is a project called Pioneer or anything of that nature to scam people. I want to also say, whatever thing we do, no matter whatever thing you do, such a thing has a way of coming back to reward you. The Bible tells us, I am a Christian, I believe in the word of God. And I believe that in one way or the other, such a thing may be found also in Quran. The Bible tells us that our walk goes before us, even before God and before men, our walk. So whatever thing you are doing in grand community, be very, very conscious, be very, very diligent. Don't use the opportunity of what you do not know to scam people. You tell people you to come and subscribe into something, and you know that you are not registering them anywhere. Is that not madness? You are not registering them anywhere. It is madness. It is satanic. It is demonic. There is no human attitude associated with such. Therefore, let us learn how to follow the right path. and then hit the path of peace with God and men. Our expectation will never be cut off. It is dropping. It is dropping. It is dropping. God is involved. And since God is involved in this matter, we shall lift up that trophy. Just relax. In a very little while, the emissaries of God shall be back. And I am sure that immediately they are back, a good news will begin. But don't expect if they come back like today, disbursement will start today. It will not happen. It will not happen. There will be a feedback to government in that way. Then the day will be scheduled. So let's follow it up as things develop. But I am confident that this new month, it will not run off without our victory. Imagine in all fullness. I have been able to look at the way things are going. I have conviction and confidence that we can get something in this month. Don't expect anything this week. Don't expect anything this week. I don't see the possibility, because as far as these people are not yet back, the possibility of anything happening is a marriage. So let us calm down until they are back. Once they are back, we know that we have entered into the last realm of the last phase. Thank you so much. Remain blessed. My name is Pastor Donald Obasokore, SS to Just Lovely, and Director of Special Duties, Just Lovely team, saying Happy New Month. Happy New Month of celebrations. Happy New Month of rejoicing. Happy New Month of fulfillment. Amen.